Alright, you guys, so pretty much you all know that we've been covering The Witcher Netflix on this channel for pretty much ever since it's been a thing, ever since we've heard about it months and months ago, almost a year ago I think. So we've been talking about it a lot on this channel since then, and just yesterday the show finally dropped its first season, and at this point in time I have binged through all of it. You're all welcome. And that's of course because I want to give my opinion on this show, because for those of you who don't know, I have been a pretty harsh critic of everything that we've seen coming out about this show beforehand. You know, I've been trying to give my honest opinion on why I think I wasn't happy with you know, kind of the seemingly attitude that was being taken towards the games, and you know, kind of swapping out some of the characters' looks and stuff, their races and all that. So I was feeling some type of way, and a lot of Witcher fans were, and we didn't really know whether this thing was going to turn out good or not. As a matter of fact, a lot of us lost hope along the way. But I did tell you guys way back then I was going to see this thing all the way through and watch the entire first season and give you my opinion on it, and I have done that. So with this video, this is going to be kind of an impression video, or maybe kind of a review for season 1, but I don't really want to call it a review for the simple reason that there's so much to talk about. There's so many things to cover that one video just isn't going to cut it, guys. No way is one video about to cut it. So with that being said, this is going to be kind of my first impressions slash kind of review for season 1 of The Witcher Netflix. Alright, so before we get into the juicy stuff here, guys, first, this is going to be an unscripted video. This is going to be a very raw and quick talk about what I think of season 1, because I just want to give you guys my honest thoughts before I start pumping out all of the more intricate videos about this season. And 2, this is going to be a spoiler free video, because once again we're going to end up making more videos about the bigger plot events and episodes in this season anyway, so there's no need to try to cover a lot of the big important stuff in one video. So if you're still on the fence about whether or not you should watch The Witcher Netflix, this video is going to be for you. So right off the bat, guys, right off the bat, if you are a Witcher fan already before watching this show, like if you like the games, if you like the books, I'm telling you right now, you're probably going to like this. You're probably going to love this show, because it is really good. I mean, where do I even start with this? So first off, the acting across the board is outstanding in this show. I mean, everyone did a good job. Geralt was amazing. Yennefer, Ciri, all the actors did an amazing job portraying these characters. You know, they seem straight out of the books, and in some cases even really reminded me of their game counterparts. You know, I know they kept saying like this show isn't based off of the game or anything, but I've always said it was probably going to feel like it is, simply because the games and the books are so heavily you know, connected. But anyway, yeah, it was good, man. It was good. No matter which you like better, the games or the books, you're probably going to see a lot of similarities in this, and there's going to be a lot of enjoyable stuff in this for you. So with that being said, the acting was outstanding. The fight scenes, oh man, guys, I'm telling you, the fight scenes, the choreographing for them is some next level stuff. Man, it was good, and I was not expecting it. For some reason, I wasn't expecting it to be as gory as it is, but there's a lot of gore in this show. I'm just warning you now, they don't shy away from any of the violence, any of like the really hard to watch crazy scenes. There's a lot of dark scenes in this season 1, so just be prepared for that. But yeah, it was all really well done, all really well portrayed, acted, shot, everything. The monsters, there's a lot of monsters in season 1. Well, I'm not going to say a lot, but there's a medium amount. You know, there's the proper dose that you would expect, and they're all good. They're all really, really awesome. You know, there's not much more I could have asked for as a Witcher fan, and yeah, and just like the way the monsters look, the props and stuff, you can kind of tell they're fake, but in a good way, because it's all, they look real, but in a very disturbing way. I guess I don't really know if I'm explaining that well, but you know, you can kind of tell they're not like 10 out of 10 CGIs or puppets or whatever they're using to do it. I think they're using a mix of both. It's not like 10 out of 10, but it's pretty close. The monsters were really good, man. Some of them better than others, and yeah, I don't think Witcher fans are going to be disappointed with that, because there was a lot of cool stuff with all of that in here. Other than that, the only other thing I really want to touch on that's super positive is that there wasn't any heavy SJW vibes. Also, I want to throw that out there. I know a lot of people were worried about that. That did not make it into the show. I am happy to say, if you played the games, if you read the books, you're not going to see anything crazy that wasn't, that they kept the same tone. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find the right words to say it, but you know, they didn't go over the top with the whole agenda thing like a lot of other movies and shows are doing now, which I was really happy about. You know, everyone in this world, just like in the books and the games, there's a lot of discrimination, a lot of wrongdoing, injustice, and stuff like that. But it's on all sides. You know, nobody is truly innocent, just like in all the other source material, and I think that's great. One more cool thing that some people might like and some people might dislike is there are a lot of remixes to the way they tell the story here and the way things are done. So even if you read the books, there's still going to be plenty of surprises in here for you. But just a fair warning to people that haven't read the books, there might be a few things here and there that confuse you, especially early on in the season. And this is something I was actually kind of surprised to see, because they were banking on the book so much. I was kind of shocked that, you know, they didn't do a better job at explaining some of the more complex terms and things in The Witcher that new people might have kind of been confused about. And maybe this is just me, because I've read the first couple of books, but I noticed pretty heavily that there was a lot of detail that you got from the books, you know, from characters' inner thoughts and the narrator and stuff, you know, that you didn't really get from the show. And don't get me wrong, I don't mean that in a bad way. The show doesn't suffer from it at all, I feel. At least not for me, because once again, I understood most of everything because I'm very familiar with the Witcher lore. So when there was some weird concept or something like that, I understood, you know, what it meant, what it was saying, this, that, and the third. But there's some stuff in here that's like, whoa, you might need to take it a little bit slower on that part for new viewers, because new viewers are going to be like, what does that mean? And I don't want to spoil anything, but one of these things is the Curse of the Black Sun, for example. Now, I'm not going to go into what it is in case you haven't watched the series yet, but it's something that is explained pretty thoroughly in the books, and they do have a scene to explain it in the show, but I don't know, it kind of does leave something to be desired by people who might have not seen it. So maybe that's something people might get lost on. Some people might catch it when they're talking about and stuff. That's just something, one little thing negative that I did notice. So yeah, guys, overall, season 1 of The Witcher was good. It was really good. And once again, if you're a fan of anything Witcher, no matter what you heard before the show came out, no matter what anybody's saying, I highly urge you to check this show out if you're a fan of The Witcher and see what it has to offer. Because, man, in my opinion, they did a really good job. Like I said, I probably didn't get to touch on everything in this video, not even close to everything. We are going to talk about a lot of the other topics separately in different videos and kind of spread them out a little bit, so you guys don't have to surf through one big or 2 or 3 or however many big videos to kind of just find what you want. Instead, I'm going to just release certain topics off on their own and just kind of talk about stuff as the weeks go by after the series release. And hopefully we can even start preparing for season 2, because there's definitely going to be a season 2. Man, this show was way too good for there not to be a season 2. I wouldn't be able to take it if they said there was no season 2, but we already know there's going to be a season 2. I believe that's already been confirmed. I believe multiple seasons have been confirmed. I could be wrong about that one, but I'm pretty sure the show is going to have a long life cycle. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Once again, give this show a chance, see what you think of it, because once again, I was a massive critic of it before. I was a really harsh critic when it came to this show, but man, they turned it around in my opinion. So yeah, leave comments about what you thought down below, if you've already watched it or read it or not, you plan on giving it a chance or not after seeing this video. Don't forget to leave likes and all that good stuff, and also hit that subscribe button for more Witcher Netflix content. But overall, thanks once again for watching, guys. I will see you guys on the next one. ZFR out.